Hey everyone, if you don't already know, my family and I are going to Scotland in June and for about a week, and I'm very excited and well into the planning stages of this, more like the finalizing stages of this. And just really briefly, we're flying into Edinburgh. We're going to be there for a couple of days. From there we're renting a car, and then we're driving up to Stirling, onto Inverness, back down to St. Andrews, back down to Edinburgh, and flying back home. So obviously we're doing day trips and all that, but it's really just a sightseeing, car touring kind of trip. If I do a meetup, it will be very last minute. It will probably be in Edinburgh, even though I'm in Inverness longer. I doubt there's many of you up there. I apologize. So if you do want a chance of a meetup, follow me on Twitter. That's the most likely place I will announce a meetup is Twitter. Hopefully there's like a Boots or something that I can find near where we're staying that we can just pop in and do a quick howdy, because I would very much like to meet anyone who watches me over in Scotland. We're not going anywhere near Glasgow, so sorry if that's where more of you are. So I wanted to show you what I'm planning on taking with me because it's a pretty low maintenance kind of trip. I've pared it down for me. Everything is relative. So I haven't quite packed it all up yet because we're not yet leaving, but I'll show you what I'm bringing. And also keep in mind that I am absolutely planning on hitting the stores there and stocking up on my favorite UK items. So if you have any suggestions for anything that I don't already have, please feel free to mention it down there. I take notes on this stuff. I have been known to pull up viewer comments in the drugstore, scrolling on my phone to find out what it was that you told me to buy. So here we go. Face products, of course, my trusty Bourjois Healthy Mix, which I'm excited to say, even though I have 2 more bottles as backup, I will be buying more because since I purchased those, they've reformulated it, and so I'm anxious to try it, and I am going to pick up the serum too. But this is what I'm bringing for me. I am also bringing quite a few concealers. I'm bringing the Rollerball, the Under Eye Rollerball. I'm bringing my Rimmel Match Perfection. Strangely enough, many of these are UK based. I am bringing my Urban Decay Concealer Pencil in NSA. And also, which is not something I use every day here, but when I'm extra tired or look extra tired I do, it's the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch in Ivory. Because we're gonna be on the road, on the go, you know, I don't have a lot of time and I don't wanna waste a minute of missing something where I'll sleep later. So this can fake a rested look. To set my under eyes, and also because I have a feeling it's gonna be rather damp up there, I'm also bringing my Bare Minerals Concealer in Well Rested. Everyone tells me it rains a lot, so I wanna be prepared. A lot of rain. To set, I do my powder in 2 layers. I feel like after I put on my liquid type makeup, if I don't go over it with a powder, then the next layer of powder like blushes, bronzers, etc. get patchy. So I will be setting it with my MAC MSF in Natural Medium. Also, I forgot, I would like to contour. And I don't know, especially I feel like if you're tired, just that little extra something to take attention away from your tired eyes. So I'll be bringing my Illamasqua in Hollow. Is it Illamasqua or Illamasqua? Whatever. Illamasqua, I believe. And what else am I bringing? Oh, yes. If I do want to contour a little bit more, and really I'm just bringing this primarily for the highlighter, it's my Sleek Contour Palette in Light. Seriously, how many of these things did I get on my last trip or order from England? This is crazy. Okay. I could take or leave the contour side, but this highlighter is great, and it's so stinking tiny and flat. It's very packable. That's really why it's coming with me. There's no way I'm dragging my Dior powder that's easily broken through the Highlands. So that's it. That for all over for all over bronzer, and more likely for contouring as well, my Sephora Los Cabos bronzer, and it's a great mirror. So that is good. I'm going for flat. This is what I'm looking for. This is the risky item I'm taking, but it is hands down, I reach for this every single day. I rarely list it in the description box because I feel terrible because it's limited edition and it's so hard to get. But this is the best blush. If you find this somewhere for a somewhat reasonable price, grab it. It's the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Stereo Rose, and it just gives me I'm wearing it today. You can go crazy with it and make it really bright, or you can do very light hand. I did kind of a medium wash of color. It just gives you the best healthy glow to your face, like that you've been out in the sun, you've been hiking, you've been climbing hills, you've been herding sheep, whatever it is. I love it, and that's coming with me, and if this breaks or I lose it, I will buy it on eBay for a ridiculous amount of money. No, and I know I won't. I'll look for dupes, but I'll be really sad. That part's true, I'll be really sad. Then to set the whole thing, to finish it off, I'm bringing my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in transparent, mostly for the shine control. I'm a dry person by nature, my humor and my skin, and it's gonna be damp and rainy at least part of the day, every day in Scotland from what I hear. So this will come in handy to get the shine down. To set it all, again, this is duct taped because, just a tiny travel tip, I always have duct tape for when we pack going to and from. Any liquids that have a possibility of leaking, I duct tape around like where the bottle joins up, where it could untwist by accident. And normally when I'm leaving, I will also put a piece of duct tape over the top so it doesn't leak in my luggage. But I'm bringing my travel size of the Urban Decay All-Nighter. On to eyes. Just for ease of packing, I like this, but I've liked every eye primer I've ever tried. I've never found one that's been terrible. This is the Lorac behind the scenes, the little tiny travel size. I have 2 or 3 of these. I love sample sizes. They're great for travel. I like oversized travel sizes. Unless you're going away for a day or 2, you really need more than what they give, but this is a nice size, so I'm using this. Also, I am bringing my color tattoo in Barely Branded. There it is. If I want a little extra shimmer under my eyeshadow, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm gonna try very hard for the most part to just use the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. And if you want this color here, Venus, to have a little more shimmer than what it's given here, just put it over Barely Branded. And then you have a nice wide awake look. That's not what I have on today, but. So I have that, and then if it's not in the next palette I'm gonna show you, then I don't need it. And yes, it's another British brand, but it's the Sleek Storm palette. If you have to buy one thing, if you only wanna buy one thing, and you can get this anywhere in the world. They ship worldwide, flat rate shipping. I believe it's somewhere around $10, flat rate shipping. So you can fill your cart with stuff. You can spend $1,000, you can spend $5. It's gonna be $10 to get to where you want it to be, and I usually get it within the week. This is a mess, but the Sleek Storm palette, this is actually the original one I bought my first trip to London. There you go. And it just has every color I could possibly think of if I want to jazz up my Naked Basics a little bit. The rest of my eyes, I am bringing the Hourglass Brow Pencil, another Rimmel product. This is the Scandalize in Nude for my waterline because it helps to make you look awake. And then this little gem I just picked up this week and I love it, and it's the Milani Liquid-like eyeliner pencil in brown. And what I love about this thing, I did a test on this yesterday. I drew a swatch across my hand and I left it on all day with washing my hands and all this stuff. It didn't budge. But what I really like, better than I even like my Stila, oh my gosh, aside from the price, I think this was $5 and the Stila is $20, is that it's a much finer point. So if I wanted to do a winged eyeliner with this look, I think I can. It's very precise. Loving that. So that is it for the makeup portion. Well, no. 2 lipsticks that I know I'm bringing. I may bring a third. I'm bringing what I have on. This is Fruit Punch. It's a nice bright pop of color. Maybe if we go to dinner or something. I don't know that I would wear this during the day while we're touring. But for day to day, I'm bringing the Too Faced Razzle Dazzle Rose. It's just a beautiful, soft, pinky rose. It looks much brighter on my hand, but it's a very soft, flattering color. I will probably bring a more neutral, nudie type color. Not nude, maybe a warmer, but I haven't decided which one. I have a few to choose from. But again, suggestions, very helpful. Okay, on my nails, I am fairly certain that I will be wearing the Wet n Wild Mega Last in Sugar Coat. This stuff can last, the last This is also a new one. I can't remember which one it is. I just picked it up. I like it, but I don't love it. It's not streaky or anything. I don't think it does anything for me. Maybe when I'm tan, but this I really like, and it lasts about 10 days without a chip. So great to bring on a trip. And then brushes, we have, I'm just gonna grab them as they come. The e.l.f. complexion brush, love this for bronzer. It's like a paddle brush, so it's flat, but then it's wide. So you can use it to sweep color, but you can turn it on its side and contour. So very useful brush. Of course, my all-time favorite foundation brush, without a doubt, is the Expert Face Brush. Love, 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 love. Won't leave home without it. This does double duty. I also use this to do the hollow cream pigment. I guess I'll stick with the face brushes. This is the Real Techniques multitask brush, and this I use for blush. I know it looks humongous, but I just pop it. I just kind of almost like stamp it into my face like that. I almost want to get another one because it's also great for powder. To do my powder though, and my under eye setting, I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush. I love this little guy, so cute. If I get around to highlighting, I'll be using my Sonia Kashuk, I guess it's called number 124, I don't know. It's a duo fiber little brush. And then, of course, my MAC eyelash curler, which I've been told they've discontinued. So sorry for you, but I have also been told that Lancome got the patent for the Shiseido eyelash curler. So the Lancome one is the Shiseido one, so pick that up if you need one. And then for eye brushes, I'm bringing a lot only because I'm not bringing a cleanser for my brushes. So I am bringing both, well, it doesn't matter which one, but a 217 or a Sigma version of it, both of those. Is this a 217? Yes. The Sigma version is the E25, MAC is the 217. I'm bringing 2 of those. I'm bringing my MAC 222, which has been used, just if I want to do a little more in the crease work, which I doubt, but it's good to be prepared. A Sigma, the old flat brush, it's the SS239. It's the same as the MAC, well, it's really not the same as the MAC 239, but that's what it's labeled as. I believe the 239 is thinner. I am also bringing the brush that came with my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette because it's dual-ended, so twice the fun in one. So I've got the flat brush on this side and the fluffier on that side. I forgot to throw it in there, but I am gonna bring like a 224 type brush. I don't have the MAC one, so it will be the Sigma one for more blending. My all-time favorite brush from the Walmart HD Eyes set. It's this I can do for inner corner stuff, and this I use to blend out. And then lastly, the Essence of Beauty double-sided brush. It's got this nice big flat, whoop, I just used it this morning. So I can do a big wash of like a brulee type color all over the lid. And then again, for more detailed work. That's it, that's everything. And how I'm planning on packing this is probably with this little Ulta, it's smushed, but it gets taller on the sides. This little, and it's filthy. Everything easily fits in here. I could stick probably all the brushes in here. I don't think I will. I don't like to smush them. What I really love for my brushes is this little guy. So when it's unzipped all the way, it opens like that. And you can store the brushes in these little loops and just stuff them in here. Like, I'll show you. Like so. I'll even put my curler in there. So it looks like that. And you can stand it up on, okay, my hand's not flat, but you can stand it up on your bathroom counter or whatever little area you have to do your makeup. And then when you're ready to go, you just zip that sucker up. And they're not smushed, and they have air in there, and everybody's happy. And there's so much more room. And I will put a link to this. It's by the brand Lug. I believe it's called the Canoe Brush Holder. I've mentioned it earlier on Facebook many moons ago. It comes in a lot of colors. Probably one of the best travel investments I've ever made. And as far as packing goes, These two items go in my carry-on luggage. I never pack my makeup. Never. One, because it could get smashed to pieces. Do you ever watch what they do to your luggage? They literally hurl it onto a conveyor belt. It could get lost. Oh my gosh, that would be tragic. And I like to, oh no, I got my finger in my lipstick. I want to arrive with my makeup with me if I need to freshen up. So I carry it on. Now I hear you say, what about liquids? Well, I've traveled with a lot more makeup, obviously, than what I'm showing you, and I still managed to get everything in my little 1 quart baggie. I will pack the nail polish. Having a mind fart there. I will pack the nail polish. I will probably pack the Urban Decay spray with my toiletry stuff. But what comes with me in the little quart would be the rollerball, the liquid concealer, the Dream Lumi Touch, this, the foundation, and that. So this, along with my contacts, is pretty much all that goes, because I use the daily wear, so they're in their little bubble packs with all the liquid. That's all the liquid stuff for the most part that I bring with me. Maybe a little hand sanitizer. You know what, that's a whole nother video. What I put in my 3 quart baggie, or 1 quart baggie, I will do another video on that. But that's it, that's how I travel. I'm always amazed at the people who bring like a train case and all kinds of, like, I'm amazed and awed and curious as how they do that. But that's how I do it. That's how I roll, literally, because I have a rolling travel carry-on. And I'm excited to go and see the beautiful country of Scotland. I will be vlogging as I go. I'll upload that when I get home. I doubt I will have access to much in the way of internet because I am not paying for international rates on my iPhone. So I'm at the mercy of free Wi-Fi. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. And as always, if you have travel tips or any other great suggestions, I look forward to hearing from you. So type away. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.